Good morning, guys. A great morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing in the world. Soon I'll be adding to that statement. R&R. What do you think is the other R I'm going to add to the statement? Realist. So, I want to discuss success this morning. And too many times, I'm seeing things. David Patterson telling people outside how me, the Joker, get contract. Where did I come from? Was I born the Guyanese critic? No. Let me tell you a little history about myself. I was born Mikhail Ingmar Rodriguez. In the month of December in the year of 1979 at the Davis Memorial Hospital. A lot of people don't know the history, and a lot of people don't know what success looks like. David Patterson has a lot to say about where I've come from, and not basically where I've come from, about my achievements. But he's a man would settle for bangle. Me don't settle for no bangle, buddy. The sky is the limits for me. And some people saying, Critic, you ain't gotta explain, you ain't gotta... No, but as a public figure, just like how the government would have to declare the thing, right? If I did doing anything surreptitious or underhand, undercover, so cool, the depot me case. They got organizations for them thing there. Right? So first thing, let me say good morning. Lee, good morning. Steve, a good morning. Tabu, a great morning to you. Rini, good morning. Sherry, Paul, Irene, Kesh, Sharda, Suzanne, Sita, Lynette, Selwyn, Patrick. Yes. You left clothes in the dryer again? There's really a irritation. Eh? She left clothes in the dryer hustle for Gambia, and the dryer there work by itself. It's comfortable, she getting too comfortable up in here. You're there good, stay good. Me look for buck to this man, me nigga buck to for you. A lucky thing me nigga drawers next to me, and me wear on panty and come out. You understand? I don't even know why women is wear panty, then I got nothing for hold up. Me I got balls for hold up. You understand? Little mommy me got cut one sacks. You go to the sacks on them. Then me fix myself. I said, what me say me not find book to me wearing on sacks today. You understand? No, me can't think without book to next time balls end up in my pocket. I walk and my balls are swing and it end up in my pocket. Or me sit down upon them. Yeah, we're book to buddy. Yeah, I'm telling you all about success and how things has happened. Right? So, I'm hearing a lot. And Guyanese, like, they're not accustomed to nothing. When me had hundreds of millions of dollars of mortgage for Bank of Baroda, mortgage of Bank of Scotia Bank, where David Patterson them been? Like me just drop out the tree as Guyanese critic. Well, let me give you all a little rundown about myself. As I told you, I was born in the year 1979 in the month of December. Right? At Davis Memorial Hospital. Me call my mother now, she gonna remember how much pounds I was. Let me call she. Even today. Because we take things seriously in the Rodriguez family. Right?
Good morning.
Hi, morning, mommy. How you doing? All right?
I'm doing okay. How you do?
I'm going to drop the thing today. When I was born, what was my weight?
I got it from the child. I got the things back up here. 7 pounds, 2 ounces.
Roger, ma. Cool. I got come and collect the card. Cool.
It's what you're bringing.
I'm going to buy the egg for you today. Did Michael drop the crutches?
No, he ain't dropped the crutches.
Well, I told him to buy. You got to buy it and drop it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Roger, ma.
All right, bye-bye. Thanks.
7 pounds, how much? How much is that 7 pounds, what? We know all them things, you know. Me have 43 years of age. All them cards and so there. Only I did my mother call me and tell me I got some things for give you. I got these cards and so 7 pounds, 2 ounces. You understand? Alec Patterson when he the barn must he was he but 5 pounds God in heaven knows one 2 kakai. Right? So if you get a start at 7 pounds, 2 ounces, it's a good start. You understand? Fully functioning brain. What you all expect? Who you all expect would be the next billionaire in this country? Who really all expect? Patterson? Ramjatan? Who does push the body more than anybody else, buddy? You know how much people in this country wealthy and doing well? It's just there ain't nobody know the story. Hi, mommy.
I didn't in the trailer just buy some bananas. So the main thing I need anything more for now because I gave Shaquila money the other day. She went and buy greens for me.
All right, ma.
I just say bowl, but don't fatigue too much. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Shankar, she can remember something just now. Me mother can't do a conversation in one. That's normal. You expect after you have a talk with her, expect a call a few minutes after for a reminder of something. You understand? Even if it's a reminder of the conversation that you had just now before. She don't do a one-time conversation. Thank God for WhatsApp that is just data. You understand? Long time when the phone used to be, you call. She never had phone when, me had cell phone when cell phone first come together. When $75 was a minute for the call, and the other person had to pay for half of it. About $40. And them time that she would lose all her friends and because people ain't got time to talk to nobody, waste no time. You understand? Right? So when me hear these man them talking about me, imagine a man going to tell America, me can't go America. The Americans stop me from going to America. They ain't give me visa. And Patterson and the rest of the acolytes going to America say, don't mind them back there. They get billionaire. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It don't work so. When you get $1 billion contract, all the money in you got to do the work. Right? And I know, when you be in England, me buy crane and bring them. Where you bring me, bring them for? Get bangle, forget bed, forget runnings, don't be bring crane for work, for do work. Right? I don't me bring crane for. If I forget, let me show you. So just to give a brief history. This is what supposed to be a holiday. When Patterson mess is this? What the blood clot is this? So when Patterson they in America, now what the mother? Studying me business. Watch me there down here doing. Right? This is yesterday. What's supposed to be a holiday? Me have people overtime for getting working. Right? That's what me gonna do. When he there America, na got no justification for the bangle them with thief. Ain't tell the billion to get charged, right? That what me is there do. When them there study me there work. Now them kind of work there now get it's not $100,000 work there. But you know what with Patterson and then I like see black people get up. The honest truth is the PNC and the AFC don't want to see black people get up. Because I can interview the man who's one of the directors for the Pui group. I can interview you very soon. And then they can see who they're behind the Pui group. When black man left his job from America in a big bank, come back here for work and develop a company, only to be attacked by other black people like Patterson. You understand? Now here was me problem. Them man I go. Them man I go. Them man this I go. And talk about who marginalized, who not get. One of the things the opposition has never been able to do is produce evidence of any kind. Now here I say, the PPP, so them I say, a marginalized black people again. While they're telling the people on Capitol Hill though, Jagdio de Linden, I give people part-time jobs. 500 people part-time jobs. 500 people. Now 100, 200, you know. 500 people. Part-time jobs in Linden. While they're telling people who get marginalized in Guyana. And what they can't tell the people in Capitol Hill is one black man they had made successful in 5 years. All I'm asking for the PNC and the AFC to do is show one black man that they made successful in 5 years. I could list 100 people who made fortunes under the PNC. Ask the PNC supporters, ask anybody who supported the PNC and the AFC what they got for their support. Let's look at success and failures at the PNC, AFC and the PVP. Now, like when me a Guyanese children had a order one wagon program, like me drop out on coconut tree. When me been a Regent Street a hustle, when me open my first business on Sherry Street, where the PNC been? When me open my internet cafe on the back road. When me put the people for sell water with all the coolers at all the traffic lights in Georgetown. With the PNC and the AFC bin. When I was the second largest wholesaler for Digicel and GT&T with over 25 million that they turnover, where was the PNC and the AFC? Like me drop out of a coconut tree and come. Me one entrepreneur. What makes me the Guyanese critic is me had nothing to do. I could not have done anything. I went bankrupt and my wife left me when the PNC come into government. I lost everything when the PNC came into government. Even grass them in a grow. You see how all over you go, you got cut grass and the grass them in a grow. All I am asking the AFC and the PNC is to show me one black man who became successful, who came from nothing and became something between the years of 2015 to 2020. One, that they held their hand. The love that they have for black people, they love to see black people suffer. That is the love they have for black people. For them to suffer. Again, I'm not asking for much. I'm asking for a simple thing. For the AFC, Rickford Burke was nothing before 2015, was nothing between 2015 to 2020, and still is nothing and has nothing. And he's a staunch PNC supporter and activist. Has nothing to show for it. What sense it make following the PNC? You just tell me what sense it make. Norman Brown support. You just show me one black man. 5 black entrepreneurs came together and bid for oil blocks. This trippy. 5 black entrepreneurs felt so empowered. Dr. Haynes, a black man, was able to set up a commercial bank recently. This is just half of my head what I remember. Me not talk. These people are coming out. Business in general got successes and failures. So even you're going to support a black man, you're going to support an Indian man, you're going to do a business, you're going to do it right, you're going to manage your business properly, you got success and failures. We're not talking about that. We are talking about any black individual who rose up from the ashes between 2015 to 2020. No, I can't imagine that a whole country running and one body in here. So they got somebody, it's just that me and know them. Y'all please message me and tell me who that black man is. Andrew Supermarket in South, stand supporter of the PNC. After the change of government, he was able to expand the Ghana, take over Nigel Supermarket. Nigel run bankrupt under the PNC. Nigel Supermarket, y'all remember Nigel Supermarket? Courtney Ben, contracting services, bankrupt. Under the PNC, there's the love they got for black people. What they don't tell you is they love to see black people suffering. That is what they love, to see black people suffering and crying. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, critics. The thing what you're saying is really true, you know, and people really do nothing for them own people and supporters, you know. That's why they may lose the election because they lose the election because a lot of their supporters did not vote. They understand because they see
My
what
brother,
actually happened.
I don't know if you know, but I didn't only vote for the PNC, I campaigned for them in 2015. You didn't know that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you know I campaigned for them. You know what it means to campaign? I am one of the only people could go into Indian communities and went into Indian communities and convinced the people, hardcore Indian communities, like, you know, Loziknan, you ever heard about Loziknan?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Loziknan is between Mondrepo, the whole area there between Mondrepo and Annandale. Annandale is the village next to Buxton, right? There's a hardcore PPP area. Well, me grew up in them areas, so people know me. When me carry them by, I tell them vote. Check who got ID card. I say by vote. I go get thing. You get the government got change. You understand? The corruption got stop. Me go and me convince people. Me tell people. That's why they can't talk to me. And nothing gonna stop me from me successes. Cause since then I tell people by I say by I become one of the richest man in this country. I gonna walk and I gonna make and we gonna do business and we gonna make and we gonna do. And what me get for it? Shaft. Nothing. I lose my wife. I lose my business. Premium manufacturing I lose. I had to give up all what I had to the bank.
Well, what I'm saying is that I am a neighboring person to you. I don't know. I am from Buxton. I think you were raised in Annandale or something like that.
Yes, I used to live in Annandale, yeah, from the age of about 16.
I know, if you know Buxton, that Buxton is a diehard Apnu area.
Did nothing for Buxton, brother.
Even to the last local government election, there was not even a landslide victory for the Apnu. It's a minority. The PVP win by, and if that shows you what is actually happening, because we don't really get no support from our own people, because look, for the longest while, for distance, we don't get no proper water supply, you know, in our area.
I already talked to the authorities about that. You think that we started out very soon.
Right? And the roads, I know if you come down Middle Walk over the line.
Don't. No, but here now, don't even go there. Y'all roads going out for tender right now. They got some $100 million. Me and I'll come and build road inside there just now. They're gonna get them more fired up. Your roads going out to tender. Which? Let me see. Hold on. Don't come off. Hold on. Let me see what I could get for you. TEPUA. Let me tell you what's going on. Because I screenshot them thing and a lot of roads in Buxton and so. Let me see, this is where. Construction, riffraff now. A lot of works going out for bid. Man, I must check Sunday paper, now, man. Yeah, when you check Sunday papers, you see the bids them. Hold on, let me get it for you.
Sure, go ahead.
I can tell you the roads, them specifically what roads are going out to tender in Buxton. And from the amount of roads I see going out for tender in Buxton, I think there's all the roads in Buxton. Buxton can't got so much a road ras. There's all the roads nearly them man I gotta do there. Let me get this thing. I'm gonna find the damn thing. But here now, a lot of roads going out for bids in Buxton right now. You understand? I find, but check Sunday paper has got it.
Alright, good. I want to make one suggestion on your program, because I know your program is the voice of the people. All right. Now, my suggestion is, a lot of vehicles are coming in the country and are being registered. Like for instance, within the last 4 months, over 1,000 people was registered. We have a new series up right now. I don't know if you noticed. Um, what I'm suggesting, uh, the seawall road that runs from Georgetown and that ends right at the roundabout. That ends, let's say, just before the hospital, right where Ocean View used to be, or so forth. If we can have a road run from the seawall that's behind Pleasance, right, and run straight to Hope or Weir, so that we can have an extended road to put all of these vehicles, because
All right, let me tell you what going on, since you bring it up. 4-lane highway from Skeldon to Georgetown.
Right.
If you notice, they got some digging and stuff going on. Pleasance line. Remember they had some issue with that, telling people about Pleasance and the people them trying to move the people on the road up there. 4-lane highway. That's what going there. Government working out to the people them right now for how they gonna move back. 4-lane highway. Ogle. Going through Ogle Main Road where you're going to the airport will take you straight to road. 4-lane highway. Like what we got with the eagle there and the tiger there. 4-lane. You can take a 4-lane highway and go straight to where the tiger there. You know what time about the tiger will open up there with the car run half the road and so.
Road.
The roundabout. Hagbash Road.
Right.
Well, Ogle, you take it from Ogle and head straight after there. Where the tiger there, going straight up to Busby Dam right now. It already there the back of Diamond. Diamond Main Road, right? You know Diamond Main Road, the Diamond Main Road, where you're going in Diamond. If you go straight to 21st Street at the back there, the road, paved road stop there. They got pieces missing because not all the contractors are in sync. Right? Different people doing different pieces. Now that will extend to Busby Dam. 4-lane highway from Mandela Avenue straight up to Busby Dam. Just past Grove. You understand?
I understand.
So all of the in process. 4-lane road, 2-lane road, 2-side road with center park and all them things. The conversation tree. Right away through the back of Campbellville there. So you got a number of things going on, major highways for alleviate traffic. Now outside of the expansion of the 4-lane to Barbies, they got highways going where the train line used to run. All of the field. Now what telling you about is not plans and aspiration. The 4-lane road for Line Tap is being built presently. The drains and so them little movement we see going on is the 4-lane being built. The contract was awarded and it's expanding. You understand?
Yeah.
So all of that in process.
Yes, but also, right, I still am suggesting that a feasibility study, even if it cannot work right now, a feasibility study should go out, like on the road from the seawall, let's say from Pleasance straight to Hope, and if those can facilitate the heavy duty truck and so forth, because there's a lot of land space on the seawall, you know, like behind the mangrove, there's a lot, the reserve there, there's a lot of land space right through.
No. You got me a little confused. You talking about on the sea dam, close to the sea dam?
Yes, close to the seawall.
Oh.
Just like how
that is not I can tell you without a feasibility study, that ain't feasible. Here where the problem there stands with though. by Hope, they got some places you not see. If you go back up Pleasance, right? They got some pump there. Remember down for the Sedam side, you got some big pump there. Luziknan, big, huge pump. Not to say, when you say feasible, we're looking at the cost. You understand? Exactly. If it's feasible to do. So me tell you that cost a fortune. It's better to build a road on the line tap for go straight through. Or a next road inside the back dam through them rice field and every way through. You understand? Because if you go and no but Pleasance, they are there turn back inside the Pleasance, big pump there the back there, more big pumps building. The pumps will be building now. Hope. You check Hope? Remember Hope? Yeah, by Hope turn, huge pump there. So now when you reach the pump, you gotta make a big bridge going over them thing there. Imagine the cost for that. You understand? So if we talking about feasibility, obviously it's infeasible right off the bat. And then you got to take steps at a time. Remember, people, one of the problems we have is the lies that the PNC peddling and people like Glenn Lal, that money falling from the sky. You understand? That everything can happen in a day. We're still taking loans to do things. You understand? The island, they're full up to capacity. All our monies is not IL money doing these projects. We in there up to full production. And the money is not that much. They tell me you can give them $5,000 a year and what they gonna do and what they're not gonna do and who they gonna give. And it's lies. It's not feasible to do. It they make no sense.
I understand.
But my plan, I always got it in my head, is exactly like what you talking about there. And you saying feasible, but me ain't thinking feasible. I think if when push come to shove and we ain't got nothing else to do, my plan was to do the Sedam, knowing that we're there between lower than sea level, on the coastline straight away through, do the Sedam 20 feet wide, right away through Bill and run the rail under the train. Run a train from Barbies to Essequibo straight across the coast of Guyana, protecting the coast. And I would think that is even more ambitious than what costs more money than what you talking about there. So they gotta look at it, me and you think. If they put me thing and you think, they might pick you thing. You understand? Seriously.
Yeah, because I think right with a little engineering and so forth, the pumps them could elevate over the road, so it could be like a semi-tunnel or something.
Yeah.
And I think that will also be able to be a mitigating factors for the traffic, let's say for heavy duty traffic, like the traffic. When all these roads done,
you got a drastic change of traffic. Don't worry. When all these roads, I like East Bank Road, right? The traffic is suck out because you know the Harbor Bridge going across the highway, right?
Right.
So like how you got a junction with the Harbor Bridge now that's torn into the East Bank Road and the East Bank Road torn into the Harbor Bridge. The Harbor Bridge coming from over by Princess side in Republic Park comes straight over. So you coming from the East Bank, you go straight to Georgetown. You ain't got no Harbor Bridge. If you coming from East Bank going over the river, you turning off at Busby Dam, catch the 4-lane highway, then come up the Harbor Bridge. If you go into Georgetown, you come straight to Georgetown under the Harbor Bridge. You understand?
That's a good thing.
So a lot is going to change. When you come in from East Coast, you ain't going for go over the river. You ain't going into Georgetown. You catch Ogle, Hagbash, Dump Site Road, Tiger 4-lane highway, spin round, and straight to the runoff, straight up the Harbor Bridge over the river. So you ain't coming to town for congest town. If you look at the amount of people that pass it through town for go over the river, pass it through town for go to Barbies, from East Bank to Barbies, all of that cutting out. So you're going to see a drastic change in how traffic works. Then, big buses now we could bring in. You understand? You got things more organized. So don't think people in there behind the scenes working on it. It's just that sometimes it doesn't happen as fast enough. And again, do not think that people there behind the scenes working on it and not ask. I'll give you ask me, I could tell you. Because I hear one thing, me ears always cock up, you understand? But not because I tell you people working on thing, you ain't asking for thing.
I want to know something, and I want to know if you have knowledge about it. This gas to shore project that is ongoing. Do you have like light insight if there will be a reduction in the cost of fuel?
50% reduction in the cost of electricity. Remember, this is natural gas we're talking about. So this is not gas, as per se gas what is going in your car. There will be a 50% reduction. The intention for the gas to shore project is to create a 50% reduction in electricity costs. What most Guyanese don't know, every Guyanese will benefit, but the real benefit will come to Guyanese from the manufacturing industry that will be supported by the gas to shore project. You understand? Because then you don't take your plant in and carry it to Trinidad to manufacture and package and then bring back to Guyana and sold to you. You take your plant in, you package it here, don't cost nothing. We could do steel production, we might start doing aluminum production. You understand? When you're starting producing things for yourself, the need for foreign currency ensures it balance out your economy. The lack of need for foreign currency, because you now become an export person or country, a country that exports stuff rather than having to import all these things. Because one of our costs, and it doesn't make sense, do you know what's going to happen with furniture? Because furniture is electricity intensive equipment is being used to manufacture furniture in Guyana. You can't manufacture furniture because of the electricity price. And not only because of the electricity price, because of unstable electricity supply. If you were to bring in, Guyana does not have the capacity to bring a smelting plant because we do not have the electricity supply. When you get that supply now, and you could meet that demand, Guyana is on a different playing field. Natural gas will be affordable. In terms of in your house, food is going to be cheaper from the cook shop because gas is going to be cheaper. It's not going to be drastic, but if a little bit come off your food, a little bit come off of a pack of chips, a little bit come off of water, the production water, if water could go to $60, $80 a bottle as a result of it not costing so much to manufacture. You save a 20 hay and you're using 10 cases of water a month. You save a $5 hay and you're using so much a month. What do you believe is going to happen to us Guyanese? Where do you think that extra money, which adds up to billions of dollars when aggregated, where do you think that extra money goes? Into our pocket. You're going to see development, because when a man had to take the money to buy gas for his car, you don't have to spend so much money. You had to pay money on electricity. He could paint his house. You understand? He could maintain his house. His house value maintains, it appreciates. So you gotta look at the bigger picture. Is what you could do for your countries, what you could do for yourself. Then all we sitting down, like this is the palms. Guyana is the fucking palms. For all we sit down and just got we hands out. You understand? We supposed to represent the government. Let the gas to show. Why this thing ain't done set up? You understand? Now, oh God, what gonna happen? Glenn Lal say? Glenn Lal say? Where's Glenn Lal experience? Here what me want.
You still listen to Glenn Lal?
Huh?
You don't still listen to Glenn Lal?
By Guyana got enough stupid people.
Anyway, Critics, we know that the APNO in Guyana back into power right now.
Not in my lifetime, brother. I don't know about right now. Not in my lifetime.
But I want to know, right? we see development on a mass scale that has been proposed and what is also ongoing. But we know the issue with the oil because the oil is something that doesn't last for a lifetime. We want to know in terms of our economy has grown for over 50% within the period where we start receiving the oil funds. So we want to know what other systems are in place to inject into the economy for when the oil finish. Like for instance,
My brother,
development of tourism or
my
any
brother,
other
as we speak,
field on a large scale.
as we speak, it is being rolled out. So there are major new hospitals being built. Now, bear in mind, healthcare system is a little lackadaisical, right?
Right.
But it holding. People ain't falling down like flies all it holding. Take little time, they got bad attitude, poor service, but it holding. It taking care of Guyanese for the most part. There has been an injection of hundreds of millions of US dollars and 6 major new hospitals building across the country. When them hospital build, on top of what we have, were little lackadaisical, but still holding, what you think is the purpose of 6 major hospitals? Medical tourism, brother. You understand? Because the hospitals are empty if we start bringing people from outside. There are 7 international hotels being built as we speak. And the subturning about to happen for 3 others. We got, the other day, we hold the CPL, and we were able to accommodate people between Princess, all what we got, and Marriott, and all the little hotel we got. They hold the CPL, accommodate everybody. There are 7 international hotels being built as we speak. What do you think we're talking about there? Massive expansion in tourism. You understand? So there are things happening. The gas to shore itself and the building of a bridge, a fixed bridge across the Demerara River, is taking development to Region 3 that has lands and a massive manufacturing industry. Development again, nothing. We talk about oil. This thing I not for do with oil is oil money infused. Oil money will come and pay the loans we take. All of the gas to shore, no cost, is as a result. There's the side effects of oil because you got the gas to shore. We make a deal with Exxon and say, build this thing for we can use this gas. You're going to take out back the money, so we do a mambo. You understand? All of that is development. Don't put past. It can't happen. Tourism and everything can't happen with a Stabrook market under the clock, with minibuses like they have in this country, with roads like we have. The massive infrastructure across the country is to facilitate all of that. You could build fancy hospital and the ambulance ain't got proper road for it. It makes no sense. You understand?
I understand.
The Palmyra stadium expands Sornam, everybody will come for CPL. So there is inland. Now, here you got watch. Here you got pay attention to. All of that I am talking about is happening. We are 3 years into the tenure of a new government. This is happening. Would you believe if you were to do a comparative analysis of the 3 years of what is happening, and you look back and try to do an assessment of what was done between 2015 to 2020, you realize at the pace the previous government went at, it would have taken them 25 years to reach what this government reached in 3 years. Just check what they did. They did nothing. They came into power and they completed a road from the West Coast that the PPP government financed and implemented. They completed a road, 4-lane highway on the East Coast that was already in process. They fudged up the airport and turned an airport that was supposed to be a new airport into a refurbished airport. They did nothing new. And that is the gospel truth. I rest my case, brother.
One more thing, Critic. Don't say I'm taking too much of your time, but I just want to understand certain things that is going on. Also, for the younger generation, that's what's going on, right? We have a system where some of the military and the paramilitary are saying that our economy has grown for over 50% and they're not receiving an increase to reflect that. But bear in mind, on the economy, that cannot, they fail to realize that cannot happen right away, because let's say, for instance, something happened. What's going to happen? You're going to still look for the high salary. And if you can't, we're going to have chaos.
Well, my brother, my answer to that is the healthcare system, the reduction, the development of the healthcare system, the reduction or intention to reduce electricity costs, the grants that are given, the holding back on taxes, on fuel, and all the other developments in this country was not extended to me alone. It was extended to all persons. And the teachers are asking for more money, and I'm saying it is fair for them to ask for more money if they can show us how they can make a better educational system. But when it comes to the armed services, I ain't me see no use for them, partner. You understand? Straight up. Prison services, every fucking minute they carry weed in the prison. Every day you go back and search between them prisoners, they got cigarette, cell phone, and and they broken out of the prison. I don't want to hear from them. The army, you understand? I don't know what it is do. Now everybody got a purpose. Respect everybody. Everybody got a purpose, right? Mean they no rush. School teachers, nurses, we got to try with them right now for start it out. But with all the you know much soldier man, policeman I see bike here. Well, when was enough, man? Was enough for you?
Critics, don't say me cutting you, right?
No, you cut me. You got frightened.
Car is the problem. A lot of them are using the time, the time that they're supposed to work, and they work in taxis. Now, what we're seeing there is that the force, the defense force or the fire service or the police doesn't need them. Why don't they slash each of those organizations in half and double the salary of the people who are actually doing and need the job, and
well,
let them do what they want?
I can say I've discussed on a lot, and I discussed on a lot of things, and I speak from the human perspective. But I wouldn't promote the slashing of jobs, because a lot of these people come into this thing for a career. So it's highly unlikely we could slash the jobs, because they can't do nothing else. You understand? After Scooby-Dooing for so much years, they can't do nothing else. We got to find, again, they got to have a consultative process that is going to find ways and means to make the armed forces more efficient. And I think it would be fair if we look at the development holistically in this country and see how not only developing the infrastructure, but how we could develop our people. So I will support you on that, on looking at how we could develop our people. You understand? But when you go and see some people, when you go to certain places and see the kind of service you get from immigration, when you go passport office, when you go to the hospital, me can't talk for more money for them people. The egg before the chicken. If you was putting out your all, you understand? And we had a health, the whole country would come out and say, listen, you gotta get them more more money. If the teachers them was doing extremely and all them children getting bright and going someplace, you would gotta get them teaching more money. You understand? So how do we force it? By sitting back and being lazy and producing a whole set of dunce children? I don't know how to start that argument there. I glad for people get more. You understand? But I ain't no rush. Because buddy, me come here easy. Every day I walk in there. Look, I taking blue eye there, the front there. Oh God, get billion dollar contract where you get. But it wasn't easy. 20-something years I did in the struggle, man. Everybody know who walk me, know I tiling, buddy. You understand? It ain't easy. Some people feel you just relax and things come to you. Can't happen that way. Right? So we look at a brighter future for everybody and hope, not hope, strive. I don't like the term hope. Strive for better. Right?
Yes, critics. And before I go, I want to know about these recent threats that we're having from our neighboring country, that has been trumped up and is getting more aggressive as of recently. What system are in place, if you know, to protect our people of this?
Well, there's no the anti-defense force obviously is no match for the Venezuelan army. The Venezuelans, the Venezuelans refugees would run over here and overpower. The Venezuela is a nation of 31 million people. We got 1 million people, so that's obviously out. What fortunately is in our favor, America having ExxonMobil here and America having their interest here, because Venezuela is where they are today as a result of America and ExxonMobil. I don't know if you knew that.
We all know that.
Roger, right? So Exxon is here. America is here.
Is that they want to use Guyana as a what should I say, to get back on the road, but they're doing it in a wrong way, because based on what I'm seeing, they want to talk with our president so that we can negotiate with America on their behalf for their sanctions to be lifted.
Who is that? No. Nothing at the start. Venezuela has always acted in a hostile manner, right? In short, Venezuela, Maduro is delusional. In short, right? So don't let's get into it, because I am not as versed as others, or I am not as versed as I should be on Venezuela. And when I'm not well read on something, I don't go wrong there. What I'm telling you, what I know, is that America is not going to see Venezuela trample on our rights in any way, shape, or form, knowing that they have good interests in Guyana. Right? So, nothing to worry about.
Okay, sir. Well, we talk.
Safe, brother.
All right.
So that was good. It's always, some people say, oh, yeah, you can never talk too much. Once it's me educating you and we educating each other and we making right and helping each other to understand and better ourselves. Right? So I want to take one more caller. I had somebody calling me. Let me call them back. I'll take one more caller and then we'll call it a day. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, morning, brother. Critic returning a missed call.
Oh, hi, Mr. Critic. I just have a few questions.
You got torn off the audio in the background and listen directly to me.
I'm sorry about that. I never expect you to return my call. Sorry. What about the seawall? You know, when we have flooding, is there any projects going to be happening with that?
Presently, there are a number of projects, even on the islands of Leguan and Wakenham, that have commenced.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know my Coney areas have some breakages and so on. So yes, there are a number of projects going on presently.
And I sent the president a letter. I wanted to come back home and try to take some of the burden off of the healthcare system by training people to become respiratory therapists.
Training people to become what?
Training them to become respiratory therapists. These are the people who work in the healthcare profession.
Uh-huh.
It would take a major burden off like doctors and nurses.
So what's holding you back from doing that?
Well, I sent a letter to the president, but I never.
What the president has to do with that?
Well, he has to give me the okay.
The president got give you the okay for come and start training people for the healthcare? I don't understand.
Well, of course, I just. Well, wouldn't he have to approve something like that?
This, what you think is Haiti? What do you think, buddy? This is a free enterprise. It's a capitalist society. You come in the country, you set up a place, and you start training people.
Okay, that's okay. Definitely. Thank you so much, Mr. Critic.
No problem, brother. You ain't got to get no, we go invest. And here was the thing. Healthcare, no taxes. Go to Go Invest page and see the advantages of it going into healthcare. You understand? Massive concessions. No taxes on healthcare. I'm going to open a hospital just now.
Wow.
You gotta get the president on for do this, and people are calling on a daily basis to me. Oh, they want me the vice president. They want me. They ain't got nothing for do that. This place open for business. You come watch the pros and cons. Get somebody, hire a consultant, get a good lawyer, get a good accountant, and say, yo, this is what you want to do. This is how I want to do it. People come. They want some land. You gotta invest money for get money. Land sell it for 30 million, 40 million, 100 million. You understand? It's just your scope. What's your plan? You got strategy. And my thing that perturbs me people from the diaspora, I ain't saying you, but they work with people their whole life and they think they could come and implement. If you're not an entrepreneur, you can't work with nobody and then come back and think you could do, like, oh, I used to work with an air conditioning company. I want to come and open an air conditioning company. You don't know nothing about air conditioning company. You got to come and work with another air conditioning company. You know for work. You understand?
Correct.
You have to be an entrepreneur. Everybody go, Critic, I want to come back for invest. Wherever do. Oh, I used to work with it. No, you don't know how to run a business, brother. They got dynamics behind the scenes that's going upstairs in the office that you don't know. Financing, HR, PR, a whole set of things other than you muscle memory will you develop by heisting $2. You understand?
Yes. Yes.
I run companies, I know. On a daily basis, you got to deal with finances. You got to negotiate. You're negotiating contracts. You deal with financing. You're buying procurement. You got private workers. All these things. A man come, he walk. He been in the trenches. Oh, I coming back I got my money saved up. I want to start something. You don't know what you're talking about. I went in construction. Let's come back to me. They went in construction in America. No, you used to work with a construction company. You've been in construction. You don't know what it looks like. You understand?
Exactly, yes. I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
So when you're ready, you look at the pros and cons. You understand? Like me,
right.
I ain't doing consultancy. If you got an idea, you show me. Let me put half. Let me make money. I ain't to making money. People can critic me. Why helping me? They ain't to helping. How I can help you make money? You understand? I can help you at a lunch or a bottle of water. You ever go anywhere to help people make money? Eh? This is the stupidest thing I ever hear in my whole life.
I know.
You like your little seed money, what you got? You got a land, you want to start a hollow block business and this and that. Bring the transport. Me take half. Here now, Guyanese, They're greedy. You hear? They want keep all. They don't realize. You got transport. You mother sit down. I sit down in a house. The house fudging and falling apart. Take the transport and carry them at the bank. Take the money, finance a project. They don't know how to do nothing. And always want to do everything. When they watch me now, going to the top of the food chain, they gotta go to me background and find out about me. I was the second largest wholesaler for Digicel and GT&T in this country. I, as the man, will put all them Spanish people, but all them corners selling water, put clear water on the map.
Wow.
I bought Sococo and rebranded it Premium Manufacturing, Lot 1 Collagen. I, at one time, owned the second one of 2 canning factories in this country, the other one there in Region 1. So people see me now, like if Guyanese Critic drop out some coconut tree. I have an entrepreneurial background. I been making money my whole life. I had store per Regent Street. I sell panty and brassiere. I had 3 tire shop in this country. Sherry Street, Pleasance, and Regent Street. So people now come. I sell juice. I had one of the most successful juice businesses in Georgetown. Make my own juice and sell my own juice. Now, like if I drop out of some tree as Guyanese Critic, then I fall in lucky and got a construction company. I got to tell you, I got writing a book called The Mad Genius. Let them know how the thing come about.
Definitely. That was something I would love to read. Even the vice president should write a book too. He has some great knowledge and everything else.
Chief, when you ready, come. When you ready, I got a partner. The man who's part owner, a black man from New York City, who's part owner for Tupui Group, came back, come from a major banking job. And I tell you, when Winston come here, totally retarded about construction. Now you ask me, Winston know everything because he was on the ground, he walked, he toiled. You understand? Winston never do construction a day in his life. Winston, I don't even think Winston ever change his car wheel. You understand? And Winston has come down here, invested in this country, and is on it every day. Diamond back dam, hiring people, negotiating, negotiating all kind of deals. Go sign thing, run and going and put in bids at Ministry of Finance. But that is what I continue to talk about. The PNC love black people suffering. What turns them on, what gives them a hard on is seeing black people suffering. That is what turns them on. And people don't know that. They're talking about Tupui Group get $1 billion contract. Them ain't catch yourself as a black man there in there.
Correct.
You understand? They watch that you is we black brother, and I can tell you that man there ain't got a bad word for Tabadi P. He just watch them and laugh. He never do them nothing in life yet. You understand? Never cuss them, never talk a bad word, but he's just an open-minded, very progressive black man. That happens to be my business partner.
That's good. That's good.
You understand?
That's
for Patterson, who take bribe, who take him bangle and bear and all them things, the jokey, low-life ways. Pissing in front of it, shaking it lowly in front of it, them low-life kind of ways for come and talk about who got and how much they getting. What do they expect I for take? If anybody forget, all this country have to offer is me. We talk, bro.
Just one question.
No problem.
I did met you last year. At the Marriott. I was staying at the Marriott, and I met you and the vice president. I don't think you could remember, but we have a picture taken to you and some people that was with me that were acting very strangely. But I did met you, and thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the information that you give us, who are not in Guyana. And I really appreciate what you do for us. Okay.
I try my best, my brother.
What you're doing, brother.
I'm not perfect, but I try my best. Thank you for the words of support.
I know you do. We all have faults. There's no one who's perfect. There's no one who could say they're perfect. All of us have faults. But you were doing a great job. Thank you for what you're doing. And I hope people listen, and you really, trying to help people. I hope people would really listen to you. You
Safe,
give them
brother.
a recipe for success, but they're not. People are not listening.
I hope
Thank you for what you do, brother.
my book, The Mad Genius, will be a bestseller. If there
I
any
think it will.
other recipe for success, it can be there. Thanks, brother.
Take care now.
Yeah. So, guys, success, failure, the PNC, the PPP. All I'm asking for, don't worry about the talk. All I'm asking for is the PNC to come forward and show one black man they have made a success. They're talking about all the black people that the PPP is trying to hold back. All I want to do is show me one black man they have made a success. Or one black man that accidentally became successful between the years 2015 to 2020. Within the 5 years. Accidentally. Even if it was not their doing. We're working with a time period. You understand? Andrew's supermarket was able to move up and take over, expand from south, and Andrew supported the PNC. There's so many people who fall flat on the face, black people who fall flat. And there was a black man who had the business for Niger supermarket, couldn't survive under them. Courtney Ben might have been struggling and thing, was surviving. He died. Courtney Ben contracting services is no more. The whole company is in receivership. Everything is locked down, destroyed. A black man who worked his whole life to build. Lost everything under the PNC. When they go into Washington, they got their evidence. Imagine telling people like me now getting contracts, billions of dollars of contracts, while telling people the country got progress. You making joke. That itself, I am the epitome of progress. I am what progress looks like. And when you all go into Capitol Hill and all that, if you go tell white people, tell them, care some facts. Don't just tell them a story. People are looking for facts, evidence. Right? Yeah, take care.